Hello and welcome to episode number 28 of the Hoof and Paw vodcast. This was a podcast, now it's a vodcast. um, in this episode, you will see a little film in the background about Henry and me, and I will not talk about this film. Today I will talk about the another topic, and it is called Old Dogs Don't Learn New Things, or Old Horses. And also the idea that once an animal has established a behavior, you cannot change it. And this is not true. I show you this video with Henry because Henry is 9 years old. Henry is a stallion. Henry was abandoned. He ended up in a slaughterhouse. He was rescued. He was abandoned again um, until a lady rescued him again. So he now lives with this woman who cares for him. And he now is 9 years old. No veterinarian wanted to castrate him. It's not possible to treat him anything that he has. No farrier can treat him. And yes, his experience with humans was not the best. He learned that you cannot trust humans. Humans are, yeah, not the best idea. Um, as a stallion, he's most of his time alone. He now lives with two mini ponies, mini horses. They are so small they can walk beneath him, and they are great again together. But of course, he doesn't have a companion who for treating the skin or getting a scratch or anything. So um, nobody was able to touch him. He didn't want any contact. He avoided any contact. He just went away. It's not easy or possible to halter him, so he's just going. And we started working with a trust technique with him. And this video is after 2 weeks, 2 weeks after we started to work with him with the trust technique. In the beginning, he was just standing in a corner and ignoring us. And we started to scratch him with a halter or by hand. So doing something he liked. Of course, it needed time. In the beginning, we for 2 weeks, we were nearly just standing beside him and spending time with him until he started to get in touch with us. And this horse is 9 years old. So for 9 years, he tried to avoid contact with humans. And within a few weeks, we were able to touch him, to scratch him. So sorry, I had to stop my crazy dogs from barking. So this horse is 9 years old, and his whole life he tried to avoid people, and now he learned in 2 weeks that he's able to trust us. And we know from different studies that humans need 20 days up to 90 days to establish new behavior, new habits. And everybody who once tried to stop smoking, drinking less, eating less, or changing the diet, doing more sports, knows how difficult this is. We we need a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of patience, persistence, and purpose to really continue to change our habits. So when we say that old dogs don't learn new tricks, um, the question is, it is really only the dog, or is it also us, the human? Humans learn until they are 20. So the first 20 years we learn how the world works. We learn habits, we get our thoughts thinking, the whole living up till 20, and after 20 we are living on the autopilot. Um, then everything's automatically. We do not need to think about it anymore. And that's a big difference. We do not need to waste energy to do our daily routine. And if we start to change this daily routine, we need a lot of energy. And the question now is, when I say an old dog doesn't learn new tricks, is it only the dog who has the same problem because the dog also lives on autopilot? He learned how his life goes and now he has to change something. Um, this needs a lot of energy, but am I am as the human, as the owner or trainer or whatever, the person the dog or horse lives with, I have to bring in the same purpose, patience, persistence. I need the same energy to when I know how difficult it is for me to change my habits, um, and I want to support my animal to change their habit, it needs my support. So I have to be consequent too. I have to support my animal every day, every moment. And it's not fair to say an old dog doesn't learn new tricks because I'm, as a human, do not learn new tricks either. But I can, but not so easy. And this is the same with old habits. When I say when once the animal has established this habit, I cannot change it. It's not true. I can change it, but it needs time. It needs time, patience, purpose, persistence to change a habit because the habit helps us to survive. Our whole system is running on this habit because I do not need to think about it. I do not need to waste energy. And changing a habit means that I have to change yeah, I need a lot of more energy. I need a lot of awareness. Um, that means I have to observe myself. I have to be aware not to fall back in old habits. So if you have an old horse or old dog, or even a young horse and a young dog who start to bark at the neighbors, or the horse doesn't want to go into the stable, doesn't want to be haltered, or whatever the daily problems we have with our animals, because every animal is unique and every animal has their own idea how they want to live. And we as humans always think, oh, they have to do what we want. And sometimes they think, no, I want something different. And so we have to find a solution that supports both of us as humans and us as animals. And I live with old dogs. I have a lot of half-feral street dogs from Romania. And these are dogs people adopt from the internet and they arrive here. And not all dogs want to cope with our civilization, with our domestic life. What we think is the best. Um, a lot of dogs think, no, sorry, I prefer freedom. And yes, some dogs can cope with this, and some dogs not. And for those dogs who doesn't want to cope with this civilization or this life on a leash, in an apartment, yeah, I and some colleagues try to help them, to support them, and so they do not have to enter in a shelter. And yes, so that was it for today. So if anyone says to you, an old dog cannot learn new tricks, it's not true. They can, they just need time, as we do. And if you need help, if you need support with your animal, get in touch, just contact me, and I will see what I can do for you. And so far, I wish you a wonderful week. Thank you for your attention and listening, and hope to help you with this little episode. Bye.